Scorpio, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it your love lives or your personal lives, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Scorpios, it's quite an interesting month. We have Mercury that goes retrograde around the 20th. We have Venus that is joining Mars. Mid-month we have a full moon and we are closing the month with a new moon. Let me break up the month down for you. On the 8th we have Venus that goes and joins Mars, and it is there in a part of your chart that is about your home. It's about the people with whom you share the space. It's a house of Cancer, it's a house of your mother. And during this cycle, you are especially fond of life at home and spending time with your family. There's going to be a need to sort of forge deeper bonds with your family, whether it is just hanging around with them, whether it is spending quality time with your family members. You can be more romantic and gentle during this time, and you will be feeling quite sentimental and nostalgic as well. You may particularly value aesthetics and take special care as to how it is that your home is looking at this point of time. And loyalty and sensitivity in relationships is something that you're going to be cherishing specifically so. On the 13th, there is a full moon that is there in your house of shared income, resources, sexuality, intimacy, and transformation. And with the full moon, it's a good chance that you get to transform something in your life. It's also a time to be leaving the past behind, Scorpios. It's a time to be creating something new. It's a time to be transforming something in your life that has to do with the way that you engage with people, specifically as far as intimacy is concerned. Maybe you've been through a bad relationship and you're really you're fearful of forming another intense or a deep relationship, and this is a time to be it will allow you to look at relationships, look at the intimacy bit of it in relationships differently. Try not to hold on to things from the past, maybe things that have not sort of they are hurtful or they're painful, and release them, transform that energy into creating something more new, something which is which will not just liberate you, but it will make you happy as well. As far as shared resources is concerned, it can be that there is a kind of a settlement that has come to you because there's a full moon. It speaks about a culmination of maybe a project or a finance or an inheritance or debt or an alimony that has come to you, and it's like a closure. The chapter gets closed for you now, and it is also a time that some of you could be either paying off a debt, you could be finally finishing the cycle of EMIs. Some of you could also be successful if you've been trying to pick up a loan from the bank, that it comes to you more easily. On the 20th, we have Mercury that goes retrograde, and it's the same day that Mars is moving into Pisces and it's moving into your house of love. But Mercury is going retrograde in a part of your chart that is about travel, it's about communication, and it also rules your siblings. It speaks about a time where you need to be slowing things down, especially if you've been awaiting some news as far as your work is concerned, maybe some email, some communication that you've been waiting for. It could get slowed down considerably during this time because we have Mars in Pisces, and Mars is not really too happy being in Pisces, which is really gentler, flows with the way things goes. And Mars wants action, Mars wants results. So there could be a sort of a tug of war around this time as well. Try and be careful about communication specifically. Make sure that you've understood what the other person is trying to convey to you or is saying to you. So reread your emails and be careful while you're speaking with people, and be careful during negotiations that you have completely understood the deliverable that the person is either committing to you or is specifying to you. On the 23rd, we have Sun that moves to Capricorn, and this is again in a part of your chart that is about communication, siblings, and travel, and it is joining Pluto over there in this house, and we already have a Mercury retrograde. So it's quite a this entire month, this house of communication is quite lit up for you. it's a you may find during this time that maybe learning is getting to be a task. Maybe if there is something that you have to learn or apply yourself, you may find your mind being quite restless and being quite scattered. But with sun being over there, it should help you to focus more in it will help you get your point across more easily. It's a time wherein you'll find yourself being quite social as well, and you'll be sought after. So try to go out and meet people, try and network, expand your network during this time, and try not to commit to something really long term as far as work is concerned, because with the retrograde, it's things are not really clear. So it's a good time to be researching. It's a good time to be revisiting, revising things that you may have sort of be wanting to take a decision on. But avoid either starting a new relationship during this time, avoid starting a new project during this time as well. Just take it a little slow. On the 29th, we have a new moon in this house as well, and that's a wonderful news, because new moon will create new opportunities. It will bring about people that will be very supportive of you or of your new ventures that are there. And whether it is over the phone or on the email or through someone that you'll meet, you'll find people generally to be quite not just supportive of you, but then offering solutions, or pointing you in the directions where opportunities or solutions are there. And day-to-day activities, they can be they won't seem like a chore. You won't feel as if it's quite a tedious job that you're doing. And try not to sort of dwell into the nitty-gritties of things which are not sort of going through. You may feel that there are too many blockages and you're not able to sort of get through to them. So don't overwhelm yourself, or try not to feel overwhelmed, and deal with things one step at a time this month. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Scorpios. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.